thing I do have to say about this design is I made it so that it hit me right at the hip as far as the height. So it's easy to change out the bedding. Now, one of the other things I've thought about doing, because this is just screwed together on the bottom, I thought about putting hinges on the bottom too and having a latch. I might do that for next year if this thing holds up. And so you can just release the bottom and clean it out really easy. So having it hip height, I can reach over, I can reach the birds really easy. And it's just, I can put a divide in here. This is big enough for probably 30 or 40 birds. So I can put a divide in here easy because I'm having turkeys and ducks and geese all delivered. And I'm probably going to keep the ducks and the geese in with the chickens, but I might separate the turkeys just because turkeys and chickens don't get along when they're older. They're fine when they're younger. Some turkeys get along, but if they're the brown, more wild breed looking turkeys that look more like, I've had bad lucks with those guys. They go after my chickens because you know what? Chickens go after turkeys. Chickens do not like turkeys, and they go after them, and they're really big into the pecking order. And turkeys are a little more relaxed unless they're pushed too hard. And so that's what we're doing with that. So I'm going to get the rest of this together and get it done. Now I can put this down below here too and hook this a little lower if I need the light a little lower. But it's flexible enough that I still can put this on top too. Wanted to show you guys this. I don't know what these are attracted to. See them right there? It's that time of year, folks. I wish I had some more milkweed for them. But they come through our property every year and it's just amazing. I just love them. Go. Now I can roll my hardware cloth on there and tack it down. Okay, so now I'm going to measure 66 inches of this and then cut it, so I don't have this whole big thing to deal with. Get a rock for both sides of this wire. Do get a little piece of this wire and hook this together so it doesn't come out anymore. Just tacking it. Okay, now using my rocks, pick up my tape measure. Rocks are your friend. And staples are going to help hold these boards together too. Some key points. gonna go run to my hardware store and get some more staples for this. And I'm also gonna get some like little T's or something like that to connect these together. And then I'll be done. And we'll get going on the brooder part, making it all happy for them. All right, you guys, that is it here on Hedgehog's Homestead. It's not a fancy brooder, but it will do. It will get the job done. And no worries about, I still gotta get the top on. But I need an extra person to help me with the holding it in place while I put them in on the right spot. This can always be moved if I don't get it in perfectly, but pretty good. I'm happy with it and it will do the job. Might want to put a few more little spacer things in here. I'm going to start filling it up with wood chips and just have it all ready to go with some food in there, and with our brooder light in there and all that ready to go, because the next 2 days, of course, I'm going to be gone with appointments when stuff's happening. So yeah, when we're getting chicks. I can leave it up to Chris to get the water and the food in here, no problem. He'll do that and get these chicks in here. He'll dip the breeks in water and hopefully film it, but if not, I'll show you guys how I do that. God bless. We'll see you next time here on Hedgehog's Homestead, and this is our brooder edition. God bless.